Awesome, it started.
Okay, hi guys. This is obviously for the high school summer opportunities event that they hosted, the Archive Club hosted for today. Yeah, so a little bit about me is that I'm Sanzida, or Sanzi if you guys want to call me that. I'm a rising sophomore here at New York Institute of Technology here at New York City. I'm studying computer science with the interest in mobile development, web development, and a little bit of data science. So I'm gonna figure out which one. And I would have, and I will be minoring in entrepreneurship and tech soon. And I'm a big advocate for women in STEM and just mentorships and all that. And I am currently an ambassador for Built by Girls and a WAY participant. And I'm currently interning as a mobile developer at Dandelion. So that's a little about me. And I guess, so like summer opportunities is obviously very important for a high school student and for college students as it is, because they provide like high school students and college students the opportunity to gain more experience in the industry that you guys are interested in. And like, for example, like I didn't know I wanted to go into tech personally. Like I got a summer opportunity to go to this NYU program, and like it was about tech. Went to it, I fell in love with tech. Like it allows students to also like have the opportunity to network with professionals in your industry, like in these industries, but also other fellow students. So like that to me is very important for summer opportunity. Like this is why like I always love joining a program for the summer or an internship, because you guys always get the opportunity to meet other people in your industry. Like I've met so many other fellow women in tech who I still talk to this day, and we've been like helping each other out with like finding internship, or like just talking about like the struggles of being a woman majoring in computer science, or like just anything in STEM. And then to how to find summer opportunities. So like obviously it's always good to use your network. So like all your classmates and all that are your peer network. So like it's always good to ask your fellow students, even like people who graduate already from your high school, to like figure out what they did during their high school years, because maybe like that organization or that program is still happening still, and like maybe you're interested in like law, and like someone you knew like did law program. Like it's always good to use your network and your teachers also, because they probably have some connections and when they were in college, and they could always like help you out with that. And then obviously your guidance counselor has more connection, because like most programs they always like send emails to every guidance counselor in like the area, so let them pass it along to their students, like let them know like, hey, these programs are happening this summer or like here and there. And then reach out to like, as I was saying, like your people who graduated, like the alumni, about programs they were involved in. That's how I found some of my programs, from like people who graduated from my high school. Like I reached out to them and they told me what they did. And obviously like LinkedIn is more for like people who's like I think 16 and up. But like, if you do have a LinkedIn, you could always use that to your advantage. Like you could always like cold email someone, cold email, cold message like recruiters, just like talk to them, or like just other like college students to like figure out what internship they're doing, or like about their high school programs they've done. We're all willing to help, honestly. And then some of the summer opportunities that I know of are like Girls Who Code, Built by Girls, SEO, NYU, and Minds Matter. And there's so many more. And like for most of these summer opportunities, like I found out more like from like joining a lot of like Slack organizations, I think that's what they're called, like Built by Girls Slack page, or like Archive Club Slack page, like Girls Genius. Like there's so many people out there just posting opportunities and just sharing it with others. And like I'm gonna just like put my little plug here. Since I am a Built by Girls ambassador, if you guys don't know what Built by Girls is, it's like a mentorship program where they you get matched with a mentor in the STEM industry, specifically tech. Like it's like any job within like the tech industry, and it's like you get matched with a mentor for 3 months, and it's like the commitment is only 1 hour a month, and they can help you with finding internships, your college essays, networking, resume help, or like you could build something with them, or you could like learn. There's so many opportunities you could do with your mentors, and I highly recommend you guys joining Built by Girls if you guys are not already in it. And like, use my referral link. Like I put it in the chat later. And there's like other programs like Summer Youth. If you're in New York City, that's a really good program. Like you get experience, you get to learn more about different industries, and you get paid, which is a plus, honestly. And then like SEO, that's a 4-year program. I think that's everywhere in the US, and I think they're in Canada too. I don't know for sure. But like the same thing with SEO and Minds Matter. That's like a 4-year program, and they help you with, they offer tutoring for like your classes like geometry, algebra 2, calc, and they offer mentorship. They have events, and they also, like, I know for SEO, from my friends' experience, they helped one of my friends study abroad their summer before going to senior year. She like traveled all around Asia, which was amazing, especially it's just this amazing experience to do. And then Girls Who Code, most people heard of it if you haven't. It's like a 7-week tech program. Yes, like learn more about computer science, the industry, programming. We could like they teach like the introductory about different programming language. And I think that's still happening currently. They still are accepting applications, I believe. And then, yeah, that's it. It's really short. But like, if you guys have any questions, my email is sanzida.sul@gmail.com. And my LinkedIn is Sanzida Sultana.
And also, if there are any questions, feel free to put them in the chat. We'll wait like a few minutes to make sure that we get those answered here, if there are any. Here, would you mind just like continuing the screen share so that we have something to be recorded, and then and that's her link that's in the chat.
I would just like put in the link for Built by Girls just in case anyone wants to join. But like, there's a lot of like summer opportunities. Like to find high school summer opportunities, it's the same for college students. Like I'm struggling with the two. It's always like you have to use Google to your advantage. You have to use your network to your advantage. Like you learn in college that like your peers are like one of the most valuable things you have, especially in your network, because like you could ask them for a referral or like about the experience they have, and you could like apply to those internships in those programs. And then especially your guidance counselor, like we in college we have a career center, and like even like with that, it's always helpful to like go to your guidance counselor, meet with them, and tell them what you're interested in, and they can always help you find those programs for the summer. Highly recommend doing that. And then I just like Google joining like organizations is a plus, because there's always girls from around the world just posting about, I'm sharing like about like different opportunities from like nonprofits to like internships or like summer programs and all that.
Yeah, and we got a few questions in the chat, so I'll just read those off for you. So first question is, do you think selective summer programs will help with college admissions?
Like honestly, and it would, because it shows that it was a competitive like summer program to like apply to, and you were selected from a bunch of students. So that's something you should put on your resume, like like a bullet point, like selected from like this many people to join this summer program, because it shows like college, like people read like shows colleges that like these people chose you because they saw that you like are perfect for their program, like you're competitive, you have the skills for it. So yeah.
Yeah, and next question is regarding computer science. So is it a prerequisite to know coding to apply for comp sci in college, and I guess also in summer camp as well?
So I could say, so like for college, as a rising college sophomore, when I chose computer science, I knew a little bit about coding. Like I knew the basics of Python and like HTML and CSS, but not that much. So it's not a requirement, because college is all about learning. learning more about the major you picked, and like learning about the opportunities they provide, like what you could do with it. And I could say like, starting like when you're going to take a programming class when you're in college, like your first programming class, they're going to teach you a language. Like for me, they taught us Java. So like it's not a prerequisite to know about Java, like about programming language. It's always like it's helpful, but it's not a prerequisite. And then for like summer programs, it depends on the summer programs, because like the ones I've done, it's never been a requirement like, oh, you need to know like this and this using these programming languages. It's like because you're going to these summer programs to learn more also code. It wasn't a prerequisite. Like if you did know more about it, that's the plus. But like it wasn't, because they were teaching you the basics. And like all the other programs I was a part of, like it was never a prerequisite. But like once you're in college, I could just say like it is. Like when you apply to like internship, like when you're in college, like certain companies prefer a certain programming language to others, and sometimes it's mostly Python and Java. So like if you know Python and Java already, that's a plus for college, but it's never a prerequisite. I hope that answers the question.
Okay, next question is, do you think high school students can apply to an internship that they say is only for college students? So I'm assuming like, I guess on their website, they listed that it's for college students or something. Yeah.
For that, I would say it depends on your skills. Cause like for me, like my mentors, like most of the college internships that I'm currently applying to, they're mostly for like college juniors and like sophomores, which is like I'm already a sophomore, which is fine. But I know my mentor would always tell me, like, if you have the skills they want you, they're requiring you to have, it doesn't hurt to apply to it. So like I'd say go for it, as long as you have all the stuff they prefer for their perfect candidate, like all the requirements. I would say it doesn't hurt to reach out and say, hey, can I apply to this position, even though I'm in high school students, but I have all the skills you guys would like.
And next question is, are summer camps or internships better in terms of learning and experience?
So like it depends on like a summer camp, like what type of summer camp are we talking about? Like a summer program or like a summer camp? Because like for a summer camp, I would say not really. But for an internship and a summer program, they're both the same a little bit, because in both scenario situations, you are getting hands-on experience. More on the internship side, like you are learning in both for a summer program and an internship. But like preferably, if you can't get a summer program, an internship, go for a summer program. But like an internship looks a little better resume wise. But summer program, you still learn the same thing in both. Maybe like an internship, you have like more events or like more hands-on experience working on like an application for a company, which is awesome and all that. And but like for a summer program, you're learning, you're probably building and all that. You're still getting hands-on experience, but like it's the same, but like it looks different on a resume. Because when you like a summer program, it's not that competitive for certain programs, but like an internship is mostly competitive because like they select a certain few, usually like 10 people or 20.
Yeah, yeah, that's all the questions I have on the chat, but I'll just have one last question from me. Is like, do you have any advice in terms of cold emailing?
For cold emailing, I've done that so many times. I could say go for it, but like before you like cold email them, like do the research on the person. So like if you're cold email a professor to like get a research opportunity, I would say like do research on like the research he or she's doing. So like when you like cold email them, like, hey, keep it brief, like tell them like you're show like you're really interested in what they're doing and like what you could offer. So, like if you're cold emailing for like a research opportunity, I would say like you know a little introductory about who you are, where like what's your college education level, like if you're a high school senior and all that, what high school you go to, and like a brief summary of why you're interested in being a part of this person's research, and then talk about why their research like interests you and what you could offer them from all the skills you have, and just like send like have your contact like your email there or like your phone number, and then just send it. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you for giving this super informative seminar. And then it will be recorded and posted on YouTube sometime later today so that people who weren't able to attend can also watch it there. Once again, thank you to everyone who attended, and thank you to Sanzida for presenting.
If you guys have like any more questions, I'm totally fine with you guys hitting me up on my Gmail or like connecting with me on LinkedIn. I'm totally fine like helping you guys out find like summer opportunities because I know of a few, and I think I have like from like different side groups like I have those summer opportunities they have for high school students. And then, oh, stop sharing. Sorry.
Awesome. Thank you.